Well, here I am in the streets at North Berwick, and I've bumped into Sue and Solomon and Simon, I beg your pardon.
Simon, yeah.
And you're walking around the coast as well in the complete opposite direction to me, and we should happen to bump into each other here. That's incredible.
It is.
Yeah. We've done, we think, about 3,200 miles now.
Yes.
We started on the 1st of January in Lyme Regis.
Right.
Walking clockwise around. Using no transport. We refuse to use any land transport, but of course we take ferries across estuaries.
Yes.
Otherwise, you certainly wouldn't get around in a year.
Oh no, definitely not. No. I mean, that's the problem in the winter, isn't it? I walk right around the southwest coastal path during the winter, through.
Yeah.
I got 19 walking days out of January. That's how mild it was.
Yes, well, we started on the 1st of January in Lyme Regis, and we entered Wales on the 17th of February.
Yes.
So we were walking in Devon and Cornwall in the winter, and this year it was a very mild January.
It was brilliant, wasn't it?
The first 2 weeks, high pressure.
Yes.
Wonderful. We rough camped on South Devon, and it was like spring.
Absolutely.
Apart from in the middle of the night when it's freezing.
Well, apart from the fact it gets dark at 4:30.
Yes, that's right. I remember when there was all the snow on the moors and everything. I walked from Brixham.
Oh right.
And it was bright and sunny, and yet there was traffic in absolute chaos. Like 2-3 miles in, it was everybody was snowed up.
Well, we were snowed in Padstow for 2 days, weren't we?
Yeah. Oh, well, that's not a bad place to be snowed in, is it? Really?
No.
I mean, Rick Stein, he's gone bust, hasn't he?
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's gone bust.
They call it Padstein, the locals.
Yes, I know they do. I know. I mean, it's a lovely place, but apparently it's down to about 90% of the place now with holiday homes.
That's a shame if he's having trouble, because we were told that he has a factory there, food processing factory, for his restaurants, and it employs a lot of people, and they need employment there. You know.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm told. So you're obviously having a great time.
We are. Yeah. Getting very tired.
Yeah, you do, don't you? I must admit, I've had to get myself together again. It was a great relief to get Lincolnshire and the around the Wash, from like Hunstanton. That was like really seriously boring.
Well, we should let to come.
So it made a real change to come up here and have something to actually video.
Have you actually walked the Berwickshire Coast Path?
Yes, I started at Berwick-on-Tweed, and I should be in Edinburgh this afternoon.
Actually following the path, and is it walkable?
Yes.
Is it walkable, well marked?
It's the John Muir Way, they're called.
Yeah, that's what we're on now. But after that is the Berwickshire Coastal Path.
Yes.
Did you?
That's very well marked.
Is it?
It's a beautiful walk.
Not overgrown or anything like that?
It's overgrown more or less at the very bottom end of it as you leave Berwick, but they've been cutting all the grass, so it might be okay now.
All right, brilliant.
Because it was like knee high.
Right.
But it was either knee high grass or walking on fresh grass cuttings, and it had been torrential rain the day before.
Right.
So it was really hard work, but you should be okay now.
Lovely.
And I can say to you that Eyemouth is a stunning place, and St Abs as well.
Oh, lovely.
Absolutely beautiful.
Excellent. We've got those to look forward to.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tough walk leading down to there. Actually, you get a few hills, a few almost like Pembrokeshire Coastal Path walks, kind of. It's of that kind of ilk. Lovely, and the people are fantastic.
Okay, brilliant.
I wish I could spend a lot more time talking with you, but obviously,
we didn't meet you before the coffee.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to have a cup of tea. I'm just walking off towards Edinburgh, just getting as far as I can.
Excellent.
I've left my camper van in Sorry. Then I just get. There's a really nice campsite just on the edge of. Are you staying on campsites?
We were going to tonight until we saw the forecast, which is rain this evening, overnight, and in the morning. So we booked a B&B instead. So
right.
But Jim, have you walked from Dunbar this morning?
No, I did that yesterday.
Oh, I see.
So I went back to my van last night, and I've come back today to walk on. Yeah. And I mean, unfortunately, you can't use your bus pass in this part of the world, which is a bit of a, but there you go.
We're now going to actually finish walking the John Muir Way. Did you follow it to here? Have you actually been on it?
Yes,
because it goes a little bit inland, but we thought we'd do it.
If you follow that, I can say that's definitely the best route.
Lovely. That's what we're going to do. Well, lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. I know it's been great.
Thanks very much, mate. It's great. Good luck. Okay. And we'll look at your.
Yeah, nice one.
And there is a chap walking the other way round. He's doing anti-clockwise. Called Martin Shipley. We met him in just north of Port Patrick.
Oh, really?
He's doing it for thrombosis because sadly he lost the daughter apparently to the illness. He's doing it for a wonderful cause. And he's going anti-clockwise, and he's now in North Devon.
Oh, right.
So you'll miss him because
I'll miss him because
He started in Robin Hood's Bay.
Oh, right.
But if you get a chance to look at his Facebook or page, Martin Shipley.
Yeah, I will. I'll have a look.
Team Shipley 2019.
Yeah.
That's
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. No, I'm doing it for brain cancer research. My wife had a tumour removed.
Oh, right.
And she's okay. It was benign, but she's struggling, you know,
Right.
with you know, what her life expectancy is going to be basically, which is what happened.
Oh, well, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Nice one. Lovely to meet you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Keep in touch.
fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bye bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye. Good morning. It's just before midday on Friday the 26th of July, and today is my 71st birthday. And I'm sitting in a street here in North Berwick, having just arrived on the bus. It's been a pretty hectic morning, and I didn't have time to look too long actually at the number of messages that came through, and I thank you all in advance of. I think I've had about 50 birthday messages before I left this morning, and I'm quite sure there'll be a lot more, so it was lovely to hear from all you people. Especially a lot of my new friends, new names came up, which was a great pleasure to see that. So today has been a bit of a disaster in a funny kind of way, in that, would you believe, I went to Asda to get some Scotch eggs, and they were out of stock. This was at about 9:30 this morning. And I went to buy some beer, and they can't allow beer to be sold before 10 a.m. So they said you'll have to come back. Well, as it happens, my friend Ray and I were having quite a long conversation while I was back in the back of the camper van, loading up the new film onto YouTube this morning, and that'll be with you now. And by the time we'd finished our conversation, I'd got myself ready to go and everything. 10 o'clock came round, so I went and got my beer. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, and I thought, well, I can't have a birthday without beer. So my plan today is, I walked up here yesterday to North Berwick, and from here I'm walking in to Edinburgh, or as far as I can possibly get to Edinburgh. There is a good bus service here, and so wherever I stop, I can just put my hand out, catch a bus, and it'll take me back again to Dunbar. Ray and I had quite a long chat this morning about the arrangements for the weekend. I don't know why it is. Every time I do a street interview like this, you get the dustman. So I'm going to just stop for a minute. I'll come back to you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So now that the dust cart has gone, just to tell you what I'm doing, I'm going to be setting off in a few minutes. Just had a nice cup of tea, and I've met some wonderful people here from Canada, and I'm just heading in the general direction of Edinburgh, getting as far as I can. It's a nice day. It's a little bit, there's a bit of cloud. I don't think it's going to get too warm, but I've still got my hat, and my friend Ray, who's coming up, as I say, on Sunday, he's going to bring me a spare hat. He said I should be wearing like an Australian kind of thing, and you know, the real piece of kit that will get the air circulating around my hair and hair. So, as I always say, here we go. See you, Jimmy. I was just sat here having a cup of tea when the dust cart came along and interrupted my little introduction. But I met these wonderful people. They're all from the States. Your name is?
Oh, we're from Canada.
Canada, I beg your pardon. I know, I've got a lot of Canadian followers.
Oh, yeah, you would.
Right, so whereabouts in Canada?
Oh, we're from Vancouver.
Vancouver, right, okay.
And we're here on a little vacation.
Is this your first time here?
Oh, no, you got Neil over here. He's got a family home here.
I was here some time ago, and
Yes.
I used to do my summer holidays here.
Yes.
We lived just outside of Glasgow,
Yes.
but now I live in Canada. So
Very
this is my
nice.
first time here in 25 years.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
wow, that's
Love
amazing. So your name again is?
Neil.
Neil. And this gentleman, your name is?
I'm Lyle.
Lyle. And your ladies, your names please?
Patty.
Patty.
And Penny.
Penny,
Penny.
do you fancy becoming my manager? I think you make a brilliant manager. I think you know, on what you were saying, you're absolutely right. I agree with you. But the problem is when you're walking like 7-8 hours a day, and then I'm doing like a 5-hour edit, you don't have a great deal of time for anything else. And so computer work in general and all of these different things, which you're absolutely right to say, I don't get much time to do all that. And I'm also answering my friends and one thing and another. But I could really honestly do with a manager.
You might just be hiring me. But in the meantime, we just want to congratulate you. We love this idea of your adventure and
happy birthday.
Congratulations and happy birthday.
Thank you very much indeed.
Very happy birthday.
Thanks for making it special for me.
Oh,
as well.
hey.
Enjoy your tea
great
anyway.
to meet
It's
you.
very, very nice to meet you.
Yeah, have a great walkabout.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I mean, we look forward to your walking around Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I've got some lovely friends in Canada who write all the time.
Well, we're lovelier.
Yeah.
Way lovelier.
Thank you. Alex, and this is Louise, and I've just been walking along the beach here. I'm heading along, I've been up the John Muir Way, which starts somewhere around the Hydra Lighthouse, which is immediately behind me. And we've just been sort of chewing the fat for a few minutes, and so you're over here on a sort of a special reason then, in what you were saying. You come over.
I come over here once a month to see my children,
Yes.
and catch up with my family.
Yes.
And today, with the weather being so nice, just taking a walk along to North Berwick.
Yes.
And
Fabulous.
it's lovely.
And you as well, Louise. You're both in this. You're a paramedic and you're a radiographer. So you're both in the medical business.
Yeah.
Good. And is this
having
is
some
this,
downtime?
Pardon?
Having some downtime.
Yes.
Nice walk.
I must admit, I've been here before with my father-in-law and my wife, and
It's a beautiful spot.
my father-in-law spread his wife's ashes by the lighthouse, which is where I want to go. And we also went on the boat around the Bass Rock, where there's 100,000 gannets. That was quite incredible. Have you done that yet?
I've taken the boat, the Maid, is it the Maiden of the Forth or something like that, from South Queensferry, and you get you ride along with the puffins, and they take you out to the Bass Rock to see the gannets.
Oh, wow. I'm looking forward to going and seeing all that again.
Yeah, it's really good. You can catch it from South Queensferry. Have you been to South Queensferry?
Yes, many years ago, but I mean that's where I'm going to be heading. This is where the logistics come in a bit awkward. I've got my camper van with me, and so actually getting across the river, I'm going to catch the train there and back, and then drive across the bridge, and that's the way I'm going to do it. You know, when you get these estuaries and all the rest of it, and inlets, you've got to adjust the. It can be rather complicated.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But on saying that, I would never have been able to do this without my camper van. And what I do is I just drive from A to B, leave the van, get a bus back from B to A, and then I walk from A to B. That's the general rule. Like at the moment it's in Dunbar, and I got a bus to here this morning to walk to Edinburgh, because parking at this time of year can be a nightmare. So then I'll just get a bus back all the way back, because the weather forecast is not good for the
No, it's going to rain.
So I'm just going to sit on a site and edit this up and get in touch with everybody again.
Okay.
Real pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
Thank you, and keep in touch. It'd be lovely. Thank you very much.
Good luck with everything.
Look at this fella. Where is he? Come on then. Where's that ball? Come on, give me the ball. Give me the ball then. No, he's desperate now, isn't he? Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care.
Safe
Bye.
journeys.
Bye. So I've just been walking along the beach here. I can't seem to get away from this beach. It's beautiful. And this is, sorry?
Teresa.
And
Orla.
Oh, and you've been for a walk already this morning, Teresa.
We've just walked from Yellow Craigs. We drove out from Edinburgh to Yellow Craigs, and we just walked to North Berwick and back. So
right.
Not quite in your league, but
well, no, but it's good exercise and all the rest of it. And you say you're a bit of a runner as well, so it's, and slightly injured at the moment. So this is giving you some good exercise. And
it's good exercise and just getting some outdoor time. And Orla runs as well.
Yeah.
Got another runner here. So
that's excellent.
We both like going walking as well. So.
Right, good. And so, what kind of running do you do then?
My favourite's cross country.
Oh right, so right. Rather than being like a sprinter or that kind of athlete, you prefer the harder stuff then, really, don't you? Because it's quite difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Do you belong to a club or something?
Edinburgh Athletics.
Edinburgh Athletics. Oh well, I hope you become famous now. Look out for you. It's been a real pleasure meeting you.
Lovely
I know it's only a very brief hello, but thank you very much indeed.
No, and good luck on your journey. It sounds wonderful. We'll look you up this evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All the best, Jim.
Bye-bye. 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 It's 2 o'clock now, and here I am sat in what's called Yellow Crag Plantation, which is like a big forest, and it's dead cool and damp in here, and it's wonderful to get out of the sun and just sit here and have a break. It's absolutely fantastic. And I've met some more lovely people as I've been walking along from all over the place, fabulous people. And I'm heading in the right direction. I haven't had any mishaps this morning, and I'm really enjoying this. And it's my birthday, and I've been inundated with messages. I feel a very lucky guy to have all these friends, and there's lots of new friends who have, I say with all respect, who have just come along recently. I've been sort of clicking on add friend several times, well, hundreds of times, and it's been the other way as well. I've had a lot of people coming in, and I hope that when you sort of get used to what I'm doing here and you have a look at it, I hope you're going to like it. And I've asked you all to join the Jim's Coastal Path Walk site, and everybody has, and I'm clicking on different things for you as well, liking the things that you like, and it seems to be the done thing. And same on YouTube, where you subscribe to me and I'll subscribe to you. It's working very, very well, and I will get to know you in time. Everybody starts new at some point. It's just that there's been an awful lot of people at once, but it's very exciting to see that there's some very interested people and some very interesting people. The only thing that I don't have is time to sort of sit and look at you all individually for very long, but I'm quite sure that some good names are going to emerge from this, and some good friendships. And as I say, I've had several birthday messages from people who have only recently subscribed, so I really do think that's lovely, and thank you very much. I'm feeling great. I'm still wearing my hat, even though I'm sat in the middle of a forest. I'm just getting used to it. and I'm drinking plenty of water. I'm looking after myself, but I couldn't get any Scotch eggs this morning from Asda. I think I've already told you this. They didn't have any, and they wouldn't sell me any beer until after 10 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock now, and I'm just holding the camera straight because I can feel the first drops of rain. I'm just round the corner now from Aberlady, which is probably 2 or 3 bends, and I'll be back on the coast and I'll get some good shots of the coast again. And this has been a great walk. I really have great respect for the people who laid this out. It's absolutely amazing the way they've done it. And this John Muir walk is incredible. I recommend it to anybody. It's the best kind of signposting I've come across. Right back to places like the Pembrokeshire and the Southwest Coastal Path. It's absolutely first class. I know it cuts inland quite a lot and all the rest of it, but it's still in beautiful condition. The grass is cut, all the signs are fantastic and very informative. And I'm going to take my hat off now because it's raining, and I'm going to walk the last bit in the rain, and I might sing as well. Singing in the rain, that'll be nice. I'm going to have a birthday party on my own tonight, and I'm going to answer some of your messages and write a big thank you to all you people. My phone has not stopped with messages today. I think, having a quick look just now to see how many messages have come in, I've had 70 birthday messages. Well, that's wonderful. I just need one more to make it 71. Fantastic. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm going to write to you later. Thank you very much indeed. Well, it's nearly 7 o'clock now, and I'm still at the bus stop here, looking at a bus that says Dunbar on it, which I can get. It's the 120 at 7 o'clock. And this is Stephen. Now, and Stephen, we was just talking about buses. Tell me what you just said about the way it is.
Most of the bus services in East Lothian focus on mainly getting to and from Edinburgh, because a lot of people rely on it for commuting. But a lot of the cross-county services are quite shocking because there's a lot of big towns and attractions nearby, and obviously because people don't see it as seem to be more focused on going in and out of Edinburgh, that it kind of cuts people off in a way.
Yes.
That service is very vital, but it's only a limited time.
Yes.
And a lot of people they pick and choose their days out because they take it if they're going to get back or not.
Right.
But if you missed that, the only way you can get home is get that East Coast bus halfway up to Musselburgh,
yeah,
and get 2 or 3 buses back to Dunbar.